You are tuned into the Kick Back DMV with me, Diamond B. Frazier. We've been on a little break. I hope you guys enjoyed your spring break, but we are back live at Dragon Digital Radio at Howard Community College. With me today, I have Kray FKR. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. So you came all the way from D.C.
Yeah.
That's just where you reside, or you from D.C.?
I'm from D.C., born and raised.
What part?
Uptown.
Uptown.
Yeah,
Run through my
Northwest.
bloodstream. So what was it like growing up for you?
I mean, it was cool. It was chill. I think just, how they say, you had it rough, but you always had enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Elaborate on that.
Just, my parents were young. They came from another country. They were figuring it out.
Mm-hmm.
Had me when they were little, so, they were just trying to get to where it needed to be.
I hear that.
Yeah.
You got siblings?
Yeah, I got two. I got a younger brother and a younger sister.
Oh, so you the big dog.
Yeah.
You the big bro.
The oldest one.
All right. So how we get in the lane of rapping? Like, parents came here, had you young, you had faced a few things in D.C. What got you rapping?
For real, it was just passing time with my friends. Like we got into it. I've always listened to like all types of music.
Mm-hmm.
Then I heard Bone Thugs. I got into that's what got me into rap.
I
like
hear that.
and it was just something I never thought I could. I never thought to myself like I'm a rap. That's what I'm gonna do. It just kind of came to me,
That's the first time that I've ever interviewed anybody in the history of history that I heard somebody mention Bone Thugs. So shout out to you, because I'm definitely a fan.
Oh yeah.
So would you say that they influenced your music style?
Yeah, I think earlier on you would have heard it more.
Mm-hmm.
I think along the way I've been able to find myself as a musician, a rapper.
Right.
But yeah, earlier on I think Bone influenced me a lot. I mean, I did a mixtape with Busy Bone, so.
You did what?
Yeah, we brought Busy to D.C.
Dang, y'all popping. Look, I didn't know who I was in the interview with. Look, shout out to him. That's what's up. So I want to jump right. I don't want to jump the gun. I got 1,000,001 questions, but you do have a song out called The Road.
Yeah.
I did hear it. I love it. We're going to listen to it, just not right now, but we will listen to it, so be patient. But your style of rap, like the things you rap about, I'm all big on content. And you're telling the story. Like, you're speaking to the people, you're giving them advice, you're help guiding them. Like, what made you go that route? You understand what era we're in right now. Why are you going that lane?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just if you give people honesty, you can't really hate on that,
Right.
So I felt like I would give them something that's honest, that's me. I could be passionate about it, and if it's something that you've been through or you're going through, like, you can't fake it.
Right.
So, and I'm just, go in my own lane, do my own thing.
Okay, let's jump back. Talk about that song that you did with him.
With Busy Bone?
Yes.
Oh, we got a 12-song mixtape together.
Wow.
Yeah, but that was like early in the career.
Don't try to downplay it. That's
nah. I mean,
that's big.
Yeah.
That's big to do that early in your career.
Yeah, that's probably the first solo project like I put out with him, and we did a couple other tracks together. I've worked with Crazy Bone. I've done shows with them. Like, we opened for them in the Fillmore.
Wow.
So yeah, like, we got a pretty good relationship with them.
That's good. That's dope. All right, so let's get right into it. I'm going to ask you some questions. I don't know if you're familiar with my segment, With It or Quit It.
Yeah.
But I'm going to ask you some questions that other people ask, some statements. You just tell me if you with it, then you agree. Quit it, nah. All right, so let's get into this first one. Watching TV shows with parents pushing their children to be stars, whether it be music, dancing, or spelling contests, is extremely sad. People find these entertaining, and I'm not sure why. But what I see is parents living through their children. It's just sad. You with that or not?
I guess I'm with it in a sense. Like, I don't think anybody should be pushing something on their kid. Like, I feel like growing up, you got to find it in yourself to do those things.
Right.
So yeah, I say I'm with it.
Why do you feel like so many parents want their kids to be a star?
For money.
for them.
I think they couldn't do it, so they
you.
want the kid to make the money. Yeah.
I hear that. Look, don't be doing that to your daughter or your son. All right, I don't think it's appropriate for your fiance or long-term boyfriend to pay his child's mother's bills, rent, car, groceries, and so forth. You with that or not?
You said not to do it?
Right, like you're married.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, he's single. I mean, I don't know. Like, are you single?
No, I'm married.
Okay, he's married. Ooh, he's married. Okay,
Yeah.
look. Oh, this makes it even better. So you're married, right? Say if you had a child from a previous relationship.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you think it's okay for you to be paying your child's mother's bills, even though you're in a relationship and you're married with someone else?
I mean, that's the mother of your kids. You gotta take care of them.
Take care of the mother or take care of the kid? Or
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do for the kid. Like, I'm not, like, if it was me, I wouldn't go out my way and buy my baby mother clothes and nothing like that. I get the kid clothes. I'll get groceries for the kids, and you gotta take care of your kids.
So you're not with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Look, I have to be clear. Quit it. So no, we ain't with it. We'll take care of the kid, but not you.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're struggling, then you there.
We'll see. Yeah.
Look, I'm just trying to figure out where you're coming from. All right, so this next one, I love watching pageants, but what is the point of swimwear? Honestly, what does it mean to have a woman in bikini? Like, how does that even contribute to somebody winning a pageant? We focus so much on teaching young children to love themselves, then we're out here telling women that some of these girls look up to wear a bikini so these girls can think, if I don't look like her, I can't win a pageant. So you with it or quit it? Like, do you feel like it's no need to have a swimwear?
I mean, I've never seen a pageant, so I don't even have an opinion. Like,
well, let's tell them. Well, look, let me get you hip. So I didn't watch a whole pageant, but pageants in general, they have different segments where you give a speech about something you believe in, whether it's like save the animals or something like that. Then you got, you modeling or whatever, you're doing some kind of talent. And then you have the swimwear competition where you come out in some swimwear and you go out and you do your little walk and they judge you based off of that. But you got, at the same time, you're trying to tell the kids to like love themselves and, feel beautiful on the inside, but then you're being judged by your figure and what you're wearing. So you with that or?
You have to love yourself in a swimsuit too, right?
No. I mean, yeah. That's a good question. I mean, yeah, you should love yourself for what you look like. But if they don't have, like, everybody in the pageant has a certain type of figure. If you're not small, you got a little extra hanging out, then you probably not going to do the pageant. So when you looking at it, as a kid, it's like, I want to look like that. So my thing is, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like it needs to be variations of sizes?
I mean, I think a kid should be able to make their own opinion. Like, that's on your parent to teach you, like, you don't have to look like that, or you do gotta look like that.
Do you have a daughter?
Nah, I don't have any kids.
Oh, well, look, I'm getting you prepared for when the time comes, if the time comes. All right, so this next one, rich people don't like other people being rich. Let's just face it.
You said rich people don't like other people being rich? I don't think that's true.
You don't agree?
Nah, I mean, I feel like some rich people want to see other rich people with them. Like, I don't want to be rich and everybody around me is broke.
Right.
Yeah, so
you're not with that?
Nah.
Look, I ain't with it either. All my friends gonna eat because I'm goddamn hungry. All right. This next one, I see how marriages fall apart. See, this is perfect. I didn't even know you was married, but like, shout out to my assistant, Poppin. Okay. All right. I see how marriages fall apart. You stop talking about anything worth talking about. You get tired of trying to figure out how to move forward. Then you start drifting away and detaching. So many relationships in this way. And with all the love, I still can understand why and yet wonder why marriages fall apart. That was all over the place. But look, I guess basically the person is saying, like, they're not understanding why marriages fall apart because people start getting detached. Like, why not just keep pushing and trying to work for that?
Well, I think if it's like that, you married the wrong person.
So you agree? You think that? If it started off right. All right, I'm making a scenario. Look, we start off right. We 6 years into the relationship, and then we just start drifting apart.
You said 60?
6.
Oh,
Not
I was
60.
like,
look,
dang.
60. You might
At
as well
that point,
just
you
die
might as
together.
well,
Look,
yeah.
just figure it out. But no, 6 years into the relationship, and you stop speaking and become detached, and you just drift away. You feel like that's not. Then you shouldn't have been with the person.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you started off a certain way, then it should have stayed that way. Like, you got to find out what's the reason for you guys drifting apart.
Right. So what's your advice to these young married couples out here?
I don't know. I've only been married for a year.
How's it going?
It's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think advice would just be, talk, speak to each other, communicate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you gotta elaborate on that for communicate, because I tell people that all day long. They don't understand what that means.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's how people end up drifting apart. When I don't know what's going on with you, you got an issue with something I'm doing, but I don't know what it is, so.
But that's how a lot of females operate. They don't really say what the problem is. We just feel like you should just know what the problem is. Not me in particular, but just women in general.
Don't work like that, though.
So what's the problem? You tell me what the problem is, and we're going to find a solution.
According to you, it's you guys.
Well, look, sometimes.
Look,
you can't get me caught up on my own show.
Hey, you just said it.
Pause.
You said us females.
Typically, yes. We don't really articulate how we feel. We feel like if you've been with us, then you should just know the problem. Okay, look, you sit back. You be quiet. I'm the relationship guru. All right, so we're going to take a quick break. You did good. Like, I feel like you're just a chill guy. That's what that is. You're just a laid back, chill guy. You're just like, it is what it is. Just say how you feel. Just, let people learn their mistakes. That's what the vibe I'm getting. I don't know if y'all getting that, but I'm getting it. All right, so let's tell us a little bit about this song we about to listen to.
About the road?
Yes.
The road, I wrote it based on, when we've gone out on tours, and it's about managing being an artist and your home life, and there's times when you feel bad because you're leaving everything back and you're going out on the road, you're going out to do what you love. So it's kind of selfish in a way.
Right.
But then at the same time, you come across a fan who'll tell you something like you changed their life or you helped them get through something, and it kind of tells you, it gives you purpose.
Right.
So it tells you why you're there.
All right, well, we're about to listen to The Road. That is Kray FKR.
Now I can't tell you all the things you ought to know. Now I can't help the fact that you gon' feel alone. I can't change the emptiness inside our home, but I'm gon' do my best to watch this love grow. And I put on for my people stand up, and I put on for the ones that ain't love.
We are back. You were tuned into the Kick Back DMV, but me, Simon B. Frazier, and this talented brother over here, Kray FKR.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this song before I get into your tweets, because, we be twatching. But, okay, so you did say this song is about, like, you have to make that sacrifice and leave your loved ones to go, go on tour, go to these shows and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
How do you successfully balance a relationship with being in the studio for long periods of times, being on the road, that kind of thing? How do you keep that balance?
Well, I think you got to find somebody who's going to support you, who's going to understand why you're doing what you're doing, why you're going on the road. And, they got to look at it like it's a job at the end of the day.
Right.
So you wouldn't fight with your spouse for going to work every day.
Well,
It's just a different scenario.
Right. But, like, what if it's like a 3-month tour? It just is what it is.
Yeah.
Dang. I don't know if I'm ready for that life. Look, let me not tell my own business. That's crazy. Okay. So what other songs are you pushing right now? Or this is like the song?
Right now, that's the single. We just dropped the album in March, Misfit Road. Next is going to be Thankful. So that'll be the next single.
The next single you push.
Yeah. We're going to drop the video for that soon. But right now, it's The Road. We're pushing that
Is
one.
there a video out for The Road?
Yeah.
There is.
It's on YouTube.
Y'all need to go watch that, because I didn't watch it yet. I am bad. Look.
The Road, Kray FKR.
So tell us about that visual.
We recorded that while we were on tour. We We did 3 cities in Texas. We did Arizona. We did Vegas. We did
Wow.
2 cities in Cali. So we recorded most of that on that tour, and then we got a couple scenes when we did a show out here in DC.
Right.
And yeah, it was just a lot of collective shots from us doing our shows and touring and all that.
So what is the song Thankful about?
Thankful?
Yes.
Thankful it's one of those honest songs. But, I'm just telling you I'm thankful for everything. Thankful for my flaws, thankful for the good, thankful for the bad, just,
So what is your end goal with rapping? Like, where are you headed?
Where am I?
Like, what do you want to do? Like,
I just want to take care of my family at the end of the day.
That's the first time I heard that one too. Wow. That's
Yes.
refreshing. Yeah, I'm serious. You would think,
Yeah.
like, seriously, that's the first time. I heard a bunch of, like, no shade, like, BS answers about, I don't know, some, like, I want to save the world, but then they put out a different thing. So for you to actually just say, I just want to take care of my family,
nah.
like, that's dope.
See, like, one of my favorite rappers is Zero. He has a line where he's like, if you're able to save a nation, go ahead, but I'm struggling to get myself something to eat. So, I feel like that. Like, if you got some dreams to do something else, do it. Like, I just want to take care of mine. I want to look out for my family and whoever's close to me.
Right. That's dope. I
Yeah.
like that. All right, so let's get into your tweets. Because you like, what do I even, what,
I don't
what do
even
I
know
say?
what I tweet.
Right? So, okay, let me censor this. These rappers always double back on they say, be honest and you won't look like a fool.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, I said that.
All right, so can you name 3 rappers that are signed and honest about what they say and do?
That are honest about what they say and do?
Yes, current time rappers.
To be honest with you, like, I don't even follow these rappers. Like, it's not
You're not a radio listener?
nah.
Wow.
I mean, I don't really listen to too much rap nowadays, so I couldn't even tell
Hold
you.
on, wait, pause. Okay, so wait, you're a rapper,
Yeah,
right? And you don't listen to rap?
that's what makes me different.
Right.
You see
That
these-
is very different.
These rappers listen to other rappers, and then you get the same sound.
Smart. Why I feel like I had an epiphany. That's tight, though. So what do you listen to?
I listen to everything for real. Like, I listen to rock, I listen to country, I listen to oldies, I listen to Spanish music, just anything.
So your inspiration comes from that or just strictly whatever you're going through, you just make music about it and you're not trying to listen to anything that could just...
I think music-wise, like the beats I pick, or I got a producer in Germany, Heartbeats, and with him, like, this is our 3rd project together, and we both know how to work with each other, and
Right.
like, I could tell him I want this sound, or I want you to add these instruments, and I get that from all the music that I listen to.
Wow.
So I think the beats is more based off of what I'm into at the moment, what I'm listening to. Like, I might hear a trumpet and be like, that'll be tight, let's put that in there. But my lyrics are based more on what I'm going through or just the moments in our lives,
Right. And I did peep that because in the beginning of this song, like the intro, when I actually was listening to it, I was like, this sound a little different.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I like that. And yes, Heartbeats is the one that produced The Road, right?
Yeah. He
Right.
produced the whole album.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope. So, no rappers at all? So, are you
I mean,
are you a fan? I know because it's not like absolute, like you don't listen to like any, but like, are you a fan of anybody?
I mean, I listen to like J. Cole,
Okay.
here and there, but I won't listen to I just don't listen to rap too much. But, I'm like a Pac fan, Scarface, DMX,
Yes.
back then, but I listen to, more now I'll listen to J. Cole. I checked out Joey Badass album.
Yes. I love Joe.
Yeah, I got a song with Scarface. But, yeah, I think that's about it for real.
So
Like, I don't
we're on
really
the
listen
same
to.
vibe. So you don't like the rah that's going on now. You
yeah, I
more
like
so that
Chance, too.
real. Yes, Chance the
Yeah.
Rapper is definitely good. So okay, so I peep your vibe. You really like stuff that's about something,
Yeah.
right? All right. So this next tweet: be careful of people that talk about people they were once close to. 9 times out of 10, they will be cool again. Then you become the talk.
Oh, yeah. I mean, let's say me and you were cool and we have a falling out.
Right.
And you go to him and you start talking about me.
Right.
Right. So he's like, oh, yeah, he starts talking about me with you.
Right.
But then me and you get cool again. And you're going to be like, oh, you know what he said about you. Yeah, so.
You experienced that?
Always.
Dang.
I mean, I think we all have.
I mean, I don't really have too many friends. I can't really say the same. Probably my younger years.
See, because you probably the one talking about them.
Don't play with me. Look, hold up, pause. I'm the relationship guru. I don't talk about nobody. But nah, I feel you though. That's whack. Like, so what does it mean to be authentic? And after you answer that question, I want to know, who do you really trust?
To be authentic, you just be yourself, be honest, be you. I mean, I feel like a lot of people get confused when they say you gotta be real, because real is not going hard or being violent. Like, just be you. Like, you don't have to be the picture that everybody else wants you to be, you know. Just be yourself. That's being real.
And then who do you trust?
Who do I trust?
Yes, who do you trust?
I mean, I trust my circle, my team, trust my family.
That's it.
Yeah, that's about it.
All y'all outsiders, we don't trust you.
Yeah, nah, you gotta watch out for everybody.
All right, build your own lane and owe nobody nothing. So everybody seems to be following a leader but not taking the lead. Why do you feel that is the case?
I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure why everybody's following something right now. Like, that's what's confusing. I think back, a couple years ago, everybody was trying to be a leader. Everybody was trying to be different. Everybody wanted to be original. And I think right now everybody's just trying to do what's popular.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, you got to build your own lane. You got to do your own thing. You got to be different. Just stand out. Owe nobody nothing. Just, don't let anybody have the right to say, oh, he did that because of me.
Right. So with that being said, what do you do differently?
As far as my music?
Yeah, as far as your music. Let's talk about music. Yeah.
You can hear it in the music. It's the passion. It's the honesty. It's just, I feel like you're not getting that nowadays. And I don't like to, I say toot your own horn or whatever, but
Beep.
I do feel like I'm different. I feel like I bring something different to the table. Yeah.
I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Appreciate that.
Just need to know why you think you different. But no, I agree with you. Even just listening to your music, like, it's refreshing to hear something that's relatable and that kind of thing. Like, I'm all for it. So with that being said, you said, I don't make music for you to dance to. I make music to help you pull through. So a lot of people say when you make music about that, because I got a lot of backlash, some unfollows, some blocks and stuff, because I was like, if you rapping about killing your own people and, just anything that's negative, then I don't want to hear it. Unless you're talking about something that you experienced in your life. But if you're talking about the now, I was like, that's trash. And what you mean that's trash? It went off on me. I'm like, so do you feel like you can... You've traveled very far, but do you feel like you can become a household name, like a big person, off of the music that you're doing?
Yeah, I think so.
Now?
Yeah,
okay,
definitely.
So
I feel like we're on our way there.
Okay.
We're on our way to.
So you could definitely make
reach.
it far.
Yeah.
Do you have any music where I could just like get it popping a little bit?
You gonna have to listen. You gonna have to let me know what got you moving.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see. Say that?
On all streaming apps.
Yeah.
Okay, well, look. You got, okay, look.
I bet.
I hear that. All right, look, I'm shaking. Like, I'm thinking it's about to be something. All right, there was a time when every artist was original, and all I'm hearing is the same thing. So we did talk about that. So when will originality ever resurface?
I mean, I think it's coming back. I think you have artists that are, branching out. They just we need to bring that back to the forefront. Like we mentioned, J. Cole, Kendrick, Joey Badass. Like, I think they all do their own thing.
Correct.
It just needs to.
See, they
come up
do,
there.
but like, I know Joey not because I heard him on the radio here. They don't play Joey here.
Yeah.
You go to New York, it's like coming.
But they don't
because it's
really
from
play
New
them
York.
out there either. But look, it's the same thing with us.
Right.
Like, it's hard enough for us local, people that are from here to get played on the radio here.
That is very true.
So, like, I go out to Cali, we get love out there. Like,
That's where I need to go. Huh?
big, like they'll play our stuff. We get shows, like we get booked. We're going back out there for a tour in July. Like,
Wow.
but it's just,
Here.
I think people need to open their eyes to the artists that are in front of them and really get behind them.
So you think it's more so like the media, like the DJs and the radio hosts, like you feel like it's really their fault because they're not opening their ears to something else? Or is it the people like us that are requesting all of these things?
Well, I mean, I think, how you going to get the people to request something they never heard of?
Right.
So who has to give it to them? The
Right.
DJs. But we don't really have DJs that are breaking records anymore. DJs want to play what's
Popping.
popping, yeah.
True facts. True facts. All right. So this last one. Funny how judging by social media, they will never know how fake you really are. I see through you though. So do you feel like social media has played a major part in the decline of real hip hop?
I think social media has played a big factor in the decline of, like we said, authenticity.
Right.
I think people can go on Instagram and post a picture with all their rent money and you think, oh, they got money.
Right.
So then, but come to be that was for something. You don't have that money. Like,
Yes, that is very
that was
true.
to pay your bills. Like, but you're on Instagram,
Flexing.
showing off. That's your tax money, something like that.
Okay. All right. So one more before we go, because it's about to be time, unfortunately. But all right. Sometimes your own homies don't show you love. You just get up and grind harder for what you believe. Tell myself daily. So how are your homies supposed to show you love? Like, what does that look like?
I mean, I think the people around you are the ones that should support you before anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
They should be the ones pushing your music. They should be the ones buying your merch. I just feel like, at least me personally, like if I grew up with you or you're in my circle and I consider myself your friend and you're starting a business, like I feel like I should be the first one to help you.
Right.
And not, let's say you're an artist. I'm not going to ask you to paint something for me for free.
Exactly.
Like, just because we're friends, I know that's your business. At the end of the day, like, you're doing that business to take care of your family. So as a friend, I should be the one to help you in that,
Right. I agree. Because
Yeah.
even me with doing radio and having shows, I got friends that don't even share my videos. That don't even tell people
Yeah,
what I
see?
do or anything. So I ain't got no friends. Look, that's what I say. I ain't got no friends.
Yeah, that's what it is. But now we've been blessed. I'm real thankful that we've had a lot of people that we don't even know, that we've never met, that do support us and that have been showing us love. We had a limited edition campaign that came out with the album, and we expected certain people to buy it, but we were surprised by, like, we had people buy it that we've never met, that
Wow.
they know us off of just the music and Instagram, and like we've never spoken to each other, and they were the ones to support it.
And it's always the people that don't know you that just genuinely support
Yeah.
you. And you got people around you that won't even give a lending hand or try to put money into anything that you do. But everybody does want a free handout. You don't have to fix that. But just reiterate, like, what you have going on, where people can follow you, that kind of thing.
On social media, everything's at Kray FKR, Kray FKR. Right now we have the Misfit Road album out. The Road is the single. Thankful will be the next single. We'll have the video soon. We got a show, Virginia Beach, on May 4th.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then we're going to tour Cali, July. And yeah, we just been busy. We're trying to book these shows. We trying to go international. So
When are you going to have a
working on
show here?
that's gonna be this summer.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
waiting for
working
that
on
to
it.
happen because
Alright.
every person I interview, I just like to continue to support them and not just make it a here and then peace out, homie.
Well, you guys heard that. She's going to be at the show.
I am. Just make sure you let me know.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to let you know.
Oh, all right.
All right.
All right. Well, look, you were tuned into the Kick Back DMV with me, Diamond B. Frazier, and Kray FKR. Make sure you stay tuned and be at his show this summer because I will be there and I'll make sure you're there and he's going to definitely make sure I'm here because it's his own camera. So. Have a good one.